Good, happy Tuesday morning, November 17, 2020. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Tuesday morning edition of The Morning Show with Riley King. We have a lot of stuff we're going to be talking about today on The Morning Show with Riley King, so sit back, relax, grab that cup of coffee, and enjoy this Tuesday morning edition of The Morning Show with Riley King. Time to rise and shine, everyone, and let's get started. I hope you enjoy this edition of The Morning Show with Riley King. First up, we're going to begin with the Johns Hopkins University in Medicine COVID-19 dashboard. Let's take a look at that right now. And here's a look at that for all of you right now. As you can see, global cases 55,127,463. U.S. cases 11,206,067. Global deaths 1,329,231. U.S. deaths are 247,229. And that is a look at your COVID-19 dashboard from Johns Hopkins University in Medicine. Now let's get to some news. California businesses hit with new virus restrictions. California businesses face new restrictions after months of ever-changing rules to stem the pandemic. California gym owner Lee DeLeo has spent months following every changing rule to keep her struggling business afloat during the coronavirus pandemic. So, the perspective of tighter state regulations has her feeling demoralized. On Monday, Governor Gavin Newsom said he was pulling the emergency brakes on reopening the state's economy as the virus case surges at the fastest rate since the start of the outbreak. He also said he's halting reopening plans and put almost all of the state back under the strict set of rules that halt indoor warships and force most indoor businesses to close or operate at a function of their capacity and keep most schools closed, including the nation's second largest school district in Los Angeles. Newsom also said he was strengthening a mask requirement outside of home with limited expectations, and he was considering a curfew on business hours. Second Trump lawyer asked to pull out of case challenging Pennsylvania election. A second lawyer who was helping lead President Donald Trump's effort to contest the outcome of the 2020 election has asked to step aside, according to a new federal court ruling. British diplomats praised for saving drowning woman in China. A British diplomat is being praised for saving a drowning woman in southwestern China. U.S. successfully intercepts ICBM with ship-launched missile in a historic test. The U.S. now has another defense system defending against North Korea ICBMs. UK's Johnson alleged brands powers for Scotland a disaster. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has inflamed Scottish discount with his Conservative government by reportedly saying that giving governing powers to Scotland has been a disaster. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's take a look at your weather across the United States right now. And here's a look at the weather for today across the United States. In Boston, it'll be 53 degrees with clouds and a little peak of sun. New York City, it will be 56 degrees with sun. In Washington, D.C., it'll be 63 degrees with sun. Atlanta, it'll be 60 degrees with sun. Jacksonville, Florida, 75 degrees with sun. Tampa Bay, Florida, 83 degrees with clouds and a little bit of sun. In Miami, Florida, 83 degrees with cloud and a little bit of sun. In Dallas, it'll be 71 degrees with sunny. In Phoenix, 89 degrees, sunshine. Las Vegas, 77 degrees with sunshine. Los Angeles, 88 degrees with sunshine. And in San Francisco, 67 degrees with sun and a few clouds. And that is a look at the weather across the United States for today. And switching gears now, new options for Thanksgiving dinner without grocery shopping. Let's take a look at that right now from Good Morning America.
As we head toward Thanksgiving at the end of a challenging year, Meal Kit Services are offering to make holiday cooking and shopping a little easier. They're offering special packages for gatherings of all sizes. Becky Woolley joins us from San Francisco with the details. Good morning, Becky.
Morning, George. Thanksgiving gatherings are likely to be smaller this year, maybe just your nuclear family. So is this the year to try a complete Thanksgiving dinner meal kit that has you avoiding the grocery store chaos? Yeah, I'm game. Cooking Thanksgiving dinner is a tradition, but grocery shopping for Thanksgiving dinner during a pandemic? That's a tradition I would happily skip. So this year, how about a meal kit delivered to your doorstep for the big day? Companies are offering turkey, breasts, and whole birds, potatoes, sides, and in some cases, dessert. Blue Apron's Thanksgiving Feast Kit offers all the fixings for 6 to 8 people. Grand total, $135.
If you're not someone who can just come up with a recipe or likes to follow your own recipe, doing something like Blue Apron could be a great option for you.
HelloFresh serves 8 to 10 people for $160.
They also offer a different meal with beef tenderloin that feeds 4 to 6 people. So if you're a little bit smaller and you can do without the turkey or you prefer beef, that's a good option for you as well.
And Home Chef, more of an a la carte option, has turkey for $45, that's for 8 to 10 people, and side options as well. I'll make their green bean casserole. Talk about tradition. Blue Apron sends us the entire meal to try. Turkey, of course, poblano cornbread, there's roasted carrots, potatoes, and peanut glazed apple persimmon crumble. Yum. The instructions are straightforward. Having everything pre-measured, that's gonna save me some time. But mailed meal kits aren't the only option. Whole Foods offering a pre-cooked meal for 4 people, $70. Kroger offering order-ahead meal bundles that range from $55 to $80 and feed up to 8 people. And Wegmans with various options, a turkey meal with sides for 10 people, that's $130. So as we settle in for some pre-Thanksgiving bird, this chef is grateful for any help she can get with the meal planning and prep. Let's eat. With Blue Apron, you better act fast. Today is the last day to place your order to get it by Thanksgiving. HelloFresh, you need to order by November 19th, and Home Chef the 20th. George, this reporting assignment was delicious. Thank you.
I can see it looked really good. It looked delicious. Well, hey there, G.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we're going to switch gears now. Let's go into entertainment news. And in today's entertainment news, we got the latest on Dancing with the Stars. Let's talk about what two couples got sent home last night. Two couples got sent home last night on Dancing with the Stars. Dancing with the Stars Season 29 recap. Johnny Weir and Sky Jackson, sorry about that, sent home in a heartbreaking double elimination. Let's take a look at that elimination from last night.
The first finalists are Whoa, Nelly and Daniela! And dancing against them in the finale are Neve and Jenna. And in no particular order, the last couple who has definitely made it to the finale is Caitlin and Artem. Which means Johnny and Britt, Sky and Alan, and Justina and Sasha are the bottom three. Couple with the lowest combined total of judges' scores and viewers' votes will now be eliminated. The couple at the very bottom and leaving right now is Johnny and Britt. Oh, gosh. We know how hard they have worked. You guys have worked so hard this season. It is so sad to see them go. Let's give them a hand again as Sky and Alan and Justina and Sasha join me on the dance floor. This one hurts so bad, judges. The judges are going to have to save one of these couples and send them to the finale. Now, as always, if two of the judges are divided, the third judge will cast the deciding vote. It's time for the judges' verdict. Derek, which couple would you like to save?
First of all, I just want to give a huge congratulations to Johnny and Britt because they did phenomenal. And Johnny should be so proud of what he did tonight, and he's leaving on such a high note. Well done, Johnny. Oh my goodness, Sky, Justina, this is so difficult, honestly. But the person I'm going to have to save for tonight, based upon the entire season, the consistency of the season, I'm going to have to save Justina.
Derek votes to save Justina. Carrie Ann, which couple would you like to save?
Everyone.
Me too.
Wow. Okay, you guys have both performed beautifully tonight, and throughout this whole competition. Sky, you've had such incredible resilience. The way you come back from your falls and your missteps and everything is so impressive. I'm truly inspired by you always. Justina, you've had this slow and steady, and you just keep getting better and better. And you know, this is extremely difficult. I have to go with who has scored more consistently higher, and I'm going to save Justina.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Sky. Carrie Ann saves Justina and Sasha. That means that Sky and Alan are eliminated. Well, thank you for watching, and if you liked...
Okay, there you go. As you saw, Sky and Johnny Weir got sent home last night. Taylor Swift reacts to Scooter selling her masters. Let's take a listen to that video from Access Hollywood.
Taylor Swift has broken her silence on the second sale of her music catalog in less than 2 years. Variety reported this week that Scooter Braun's company, Ithaca Holdings, recently sold the master rights to the pop star's first 6 albums to an investment firm for more than $300 million. Scooter's company first acquired Taylor's catalog as part of their purchase of her former record label, Big Machine Label Group, last year. When news of that acquisition first broke, Taylor spoke out strongly against the move. In a Tumblr post, she accused Scooter of years of, quote, incessant manipulative bullying, and argued that she was never given the chance to purchase her masters herself. Now, as her music catalog changes hands yet again, Taylor is sharing her side of the story. In a lengthy social media message to fans, the Cardigans singer said that before the sale, her team had tried to buy back her masters from Scooter, but there was a major hitch. She claimed that Scooter's team wanted her to sign, quote, an ironclad NDA, stating I would never say another word about Scooter Braun unless it was positive, and that she had to sign before they could even start the negotiation process. Taylor wrote in part, I would have to sign a document that would silence me forever before I could even have a chance to bid on my own work, adding he would never even quote my team a price. These master recordings were not for sale to me. Taylor then said that a few weeks ago, she got a letter from a private equity firm called Shamrock Holdings. According to the songstress, the letter said that the firm had bought her masters, but wasn't allowed to tell her first. Taylor wrote, the letter told me that they wanted to reach out before the sale to let me know, but the Scooter Braun had required that they make no contact with me or my team, or the deal would be off. Taylor said that she was, quote, hopeful and open to the possibility of a partnership with Shamrock, but she soon found out something that made it a non-starter. Taylor claims that per Shamrock's agreement with Scooter, the music mogul will continue to profit off those song sales into the future. Taylor shared the letter she sent back to Shamrock explaining that very issue, which read in part, I simply cannot in good conscience bring myself to be involved in benefiting Scooter Braun's interests directly or indirectly, adding, it's a shame to know that I will now be unable to help grow the future of these past works, and it pains me very deeply to remain separated from the music I spent over a decade creating. But this is a sacrifice I will have to make to keep Scooter Braun out of my life. Taylor also told Shamrock in her letter that she's re-recording her old songs. She explained in part, I hope you understand that this is my only way of regaining the sense of pride I once had when hearing songs from my first 6 albums, and also allowing my fans to listen to those albums without feelings of guilt for benefiting Scooter. In her note to fans, Taylor elaborated more on the re-recording process, writing in part, it has already proven to be both exciting and creatively fulfilling. I have plenty of surprises in store. Both Scooter and Shamrock Holdings have yet to publicly comment on Taylor's claims, and Access Hollywood has reached out for comment.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And now let's take a look at the celebrity birthdays for today and see which celebrities are celebrating a birthday today. And happy birthday to all of these celebrities. We hope they have a wonderful birthday and a wonderful day. Danny DeVito, 76. Wow. Happy birthday to him. And that is a look at your celebrity birthdays for today. And thank you for joining us for this Tuesday edition of the Morning Show with Riley King. Have a great rest of your Tuesday, everyone. See you back here tomorrow for another edition of the Morning Show with Riley King. Goodbye, everyone.